Good morning guys, from Bukhara once again. It's a beautiful day. I just had my breakfast, which is included in this place. I had some porridge, an egg, some fruit and some pastries which had pumpkin inside, some jam and some bread and a whole pot of tea. It was really good. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to take a little bit of a break from all the mosques and madrasas and mausoleums and all that sort of stuff and go and see some sort of palaces. There's one that's walking distance, so I'm going to do that one first, but there's also one that's a little bit out of town that I'll have to get a taxi to. But I think it'll be really interesting to see how people used to live, like back in the day when they had a bit of money. So yeah, I'm going to get going in a minute and let's just see where the day takes us. Well, I just arrived to my first stop of the day. It took about half an hour to walk. I really hope they accept card because I'm running really low on cash and I didn't find an ATM on the way here. So hopefully I can still get in. So yeah, let's go find out. So this is the guy whose house it is, Faizulla Khojaev. And here's the house. Let's go see about going in. The Faizulla Khojaev House Museum was formerly known as the House of a Rich Merchant, and it's named after Faizulla Khojaev, a politician from Bukhara who was actually the first head of the Bukharan People's Soviet Republic. Despite being named after Faizulla Khojaev, the house actually belonged to his father. It's a 19th century house and it was refurbished and opened for tourists in 2023. The house consists of two separate courtyards for men and women, and its rooms are laid out and decorated in a style typical of a wealthy home in the 19th century. Well, there seems to be some massive photo shoot going on outside, so I'm not really sure where I'm allowed to go. But I've just come into this little museum bit. I think it's got loads of artefacts from like the family. Lots of samovars. 19th century type things. Lots of copper vessels and teapots and stuff. All from the 19th century as well. Made in Bukhara. Some ceramic stuff here. You can see this room used to be decorated like the others, but it's all like worn away. Interesting. Well, this room's all full of cooking implements. These are all like kazans for making plov. There's more there. That's a tandoor oven for naan, bread. Like that. Like that one. Barbecue for shashlik. I guess that's for cutting meat. I just love these decorations. I wish my house looked like this. Kind of reminds me of the palace of the Sheikh Khans in Azerbaijan. only I wasn't allowed to take any photos of that. So this is good. That was absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad I was able to photograph it as well, unlike in Azerbaijan. So yeah, glad I got to see it. Well, I definitely recommend coming here. Anyway, next stop I need to find a cash point and then try and find something for lunch before we head to the next place. So yeah, let's do it. One really cool thing about Bukhara that I really like about cities like this is it's a little bit like an open air museum. There's always something historic to see on every corner. Like this 17th century mausoleum. Interesting. I'm not going to go in though because I've got other things to do today. And just up there there's something else. I'm not really sure what that is. Apparently it's an 18th century school. Not open though. Сколько солнца?
Солнца с мясом 10 тысяч.
Ага.
Куриные 8 тысяч, с картошкой 4 тысячи.
Ага. Два картошка. Можно фото?
Можно.
Спасибо. О. Вау. Спасибо.
Что картошки?
These samsas were filled with potato and they were delicious, but they were extremely hot as they'd just come out of the oven. Well, that was like the weirdest taxi journey ever. For one, he drove like an absolute lunatic, singing along to his music, and he kept picking other people up as well. That's never happened before, but oh well, got here in the end. This is the summer palace of the Emir. There is like a general bigger one just outside of town, but I've heard that that's like quite dilapidated, and I think this one would be better to visit, so we'll head in a minute and see what it's like. The palace's full name is Sitori-i-Mokhi Khosa Palace, which very romantically translates to Palace like the stars and the moon. It was built in the 19th century during the rule of the last Emir of Bukhara, Syed Mir Muhammad Alim Khan. So in here is the reception room, built in 1912 to 1914. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at these geometric patterns. I think the entrance is over here. It's very quiet and peaceful here. It's really nice. Little oasis. Oh my god, it's even more beautiful than the last one. These designs are absolutely stunning. All hand painted as well. I think this one's called the White Room, for obvious reasons. You can't go in, but the geometric patterns are just incredible. All over the walls and mirrors. So beautiful. Let's go and see what's through here. Excuse the light, but this is a Bukhara carpet made of camel wool. Oh my god, all this is stained glass. Kind of reminds me of Azerbaijan as well, with the shabaka glass. Oh, it's all over the ceiling as well. That is an incredible ceiling. Wow, this one is just incredible. Well, I suppose it is a palace, so you'd expect it to be quite opulent. Just the detail on every square inch of the walls. Some of these are ceramic tiles as well. Lots of these items are like 20th and 19th century antiques from Russia. This beautifully decorated conservatory type room contained a collection of porcelain from China and Japan from the 14th to the 20th centuries. I'm a little bit speechless. I wasn't expecting it to be this beautiful. Let's continue our wander. This section of the museum has a textile exhibition. On display were mostly clothes and accessories from the 19th and 20th centuries. Bukhara has a really prominent tradition of textile production, so it was really interesting to see the hand-dyed and embroidered clothes. Interesting that the men's robes seem to have these like massively wide shoulders. I guess that was the style. Crazy, there's still roses out in November. Now I don't know what that building is over there. Let's go and have a look. Apparently it's the bedroom building, built in 1917. Looks like it's an exhibition of textiles. So this is called Suzani, and it's a hand embroidery style from Bukhara. I think Bukhara is pretty famous for embroidery. Here's another example from the 19th century. I wish my mum was here, she would love this. Like, this is showing like the process of the design being made. That's so beautiful. Products that are used to make natural colours: shell of the plant, harmeal, onion, pepper, apricot, pomegranate, saffron. And out here we just got this huge pool. It's very nice. Well, there's a lot of bits to explore. I'd say it's definitely worth the trip out here to get here. It's only like 15 minutes drive away. So yeah, definitely recommend. Well, I'm really curious about the fact that there's loads of peacocks just roaming around here. So let's go and see if we can find them. I think they're all in like the main courtyard area. After I was finished at the palace, I ordered a taxi and headed back into town, where I found a nice cafe for a coffee to finish the day off. Okay, I'm back now. I think I'm going to leave this video here because I've got a lot of editing to do, but I really hope you've enjoyed seeing these crazy palaces and all the insane decor inside. I think it's been a super interesting day. Made a nice little change as well from what we've been doing. But yeah, they're super beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed them. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.